On the map Hanamura, in Red Team's starting location, there are many arcade cabinets around the building, but if you take a closer look at these cabinets, then you will notice that the characters in the games look familiar. This is because they are all references to other Blizzard games. For example, Fighters of the Storm 2 is a reference to Heroes of the Storm, and the Lost Vikings 2 and Siege Mode 3 are references to StarCraft. On the map Temple of Anubis, there is a very subtle reference on the walls. This is of course the markings that include the Horde symbol from World of Warcraft. Also, on this same map, there is also a military vehicle that features a picture of what looks like a murloc on the side, even with the famous underneath. The map Dorado also features a Blizzard game reference in the form of a Diablo-like pinata that can be shot and destroyed. Unfortunately, this one doesn't drop legendary loot. In Voltkaya Industries, there is an Easter egg that can be seen from one of the corners of the map. At first it looks like some large robots patrolling the city normally, but occasionally you can catch them dancing in secret. What dance, you ask? Why, the robot, of course. In Numbani, there is an arrivals board featuring various flight arrival times, and while this seems normal at first, if you look closely, you can see that many of the locations on the board are actual locations of Activision Blizzard offices, such as Seoul, Cork, Madrid, Paris, Shanghai, etc. At Watchpoint Gibraltar, you can find 5 lockers in the Blue Barracks that have names underneath them, and these are actually names of members of the Environment art team who are responsible for the artwork in most of the game's zones. Again, on the Hanamura map, just across the road from the arcade, there is a restaurant with a large statue outside, which is of course very Murloc-esque. And finally on Hanamura, on the wall just above the arcade entrance, there is a 16-bit character who looks exactly like the famous Jim Raynor from StarCraft. On the map Hollywood, there is a room featuring a table with cards on it. Looks pretty normal, right? Well, no. Because if you look closely, you can see that these cards are actually based on the cards in Hearthstone. Also, if that weren't enough, then there is also a much less subtle Easter egg in the security room that features a monitor with Hearthstone being played on it. If you play Tychus in Heroes of the Storm, it's likely that you've tried out his other skin variants at some point, but did you ever notice that in each skin, the symbol on his shoulder changes to a different woman? The first one shows Widow, and the second shows the hero we all know and love, Tracer. That's it for this list, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.